Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, what actually happens to your business data when it enters an AI model? Everyone keeps telling me that pasting a contract into ChatGPT is basically like Googling it. You're about to tell me that's wrong.
It's wrong, and it's the most expensive misunderstanding in business right now. A search engine looks things up and forgets you. An AI model can retain, process, and in some configurations, train on what you feed it. Those are completely different legal universes.
But OpenAI and the others swear enterprise data isn't used for training. Case closed, no?
For the paid business tiers, mostly true. OpenAI's enterprise and API terms say they don't train on your inputs by default, and Anthropic says the same for their commercial products. The problem is that maybe 70% of the AI use inside companies isn't happening on those tiers.
Meaning what? People are using the free consumer versions at work?
Constantly. This is what the industry politely calls shadow AI. Employees using tools nobody in legal approved. And on the free consumer version of ChatGPT, your conversations can be used to improve the model unless you dig into settings and switch it off. So your junior analyst pastes the unreleased acquisition terms into the free tab, and now that text has left the building.
Left the building sounds dramatic. Does it actually resurface anywhere?
Samsung found out in 2023. Engineers pasted proprietary source code and internal meeting notes into ChatGPT to debug and summarize. Within weeks, Samsung banned generative AI tools on company devices entirely. The point isn't that a competitor Googled their code the next morning. It's that they permanently lost control of where it went.
So the real risk isn't a hacker. It's your own well-meaning staff.
Exactly. Everyone pictures a data breach as a hooded figure. The actual threat is a helpful person who just wanted to reformat a spreadsheet. And here's the part people miss. Even when the vendor doesn't train on your data, that data still gets logged and stored on their servers, sometimes for 30 days for abuse monitoring. So it exists somewhere in a form you cannot audit.
Let me push on that. If it's stored for 30 days and then deleted, who cares?
Care about two things. First, discovery. If your company gets sued, that temporary log can be subpoenaed while it exists. Second, jurisdiction, where the servers physically sit. If you're a European firm handling customer records, sending them to a US-hosted model can breach the GDPR, the EU's data protection law, and that's fines up to 4% of global revenue. Nobody reads that in the terms of service.
You sound almost gleeful about this. Isn't the honest answer just don't use AI for sensitive stuff?
No, that's the lazy answer. And it's why half of corporate AI policy is a single sad sentence saying don't. The useful answer is to sort your data into 3 buckets before anyone touches a model. Public, press releases, marketing copy, throw it in anything. Internal cheat, process docs, drafts, fine on an approved enterprise tier with training switched off. And regulated, customer records, financials, anything under contract with a confidentiality clause. That last bucket goes only into a private deployment, where the model runs in your own controlled environment.
A private deployment, in plain terms?
The model runs inside infrastructure you rent and control, Microsoft's Azure OpenAI service, or Amazon Bedrock, where your prompts never mingle with the vendor's general systems. Costs more, and it's slower to set up. It's also the difference between whispering in a locked room and shouting in a train station.
And the contract question specifically, someone drafting an agreement wants the AI to check it?
If it's a signed contract with a confidentiality clause, feeding it to a consumer tool can itself breach that clause. You've disclosed to a third party, the AI vendor, without permission. People genuinely don't realize the act of pasting is the disclosure.
Give me the one thing to do tomorrow morning.
Open your AI tool's settings and find the toggle marked Improve the Model or Training. If it's on, turn it off today on every account. That single switch is the cheapest data protection you'll ever buy.
That's your 5. The full AI track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.